Okay, here, 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 here. I'll just go here, 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 here. And this is winning. Hello and welcome back to the Chess Mindset. In this video, I'll be speedrunning the intermediate bots on chess.com. So there's Maria, who's rated 1000, Sven, who's rated 1100, and there's Nelson, who's rated 1300. I'm going to be playing one game against each of these bots as white. Let's get started with Maria. I'm going to play d4 and probably the London system with bishop to f4, and then I'm going to play e3, and then probably knight here, bishop here, here, here. Okay, so c3 and then bishop here, knight here, and castle. Okay, so bishop here, knight here. Okay, knight here, and then I'm going to castle. Okay, now she goes queen here, attacking this pawn. I don't really have to worry about that. I'm just gonna go rook here. Okay, trade maybe? Or yeah, I'm gonna trade. And then play this move probably. Takes, I go take with the knight. Okay, she doesn't take, so I'm gonna take this to open up my rook. And I think I can take this actually, because she can't take because she's pinned. So I'm actually gonna take this. Okay, she can't take because my rook's, yeah. And now do I take this pawn with the rook or the bishop? I think, okay, if I take with the rook, she might go, no, she can't move her knight. So I think I'm gonna take with the rook actually. Or maybe she can go bishop here. On the other hand, if I take with the bishop, I can drop it back to here and to potentially attack the knight. So I'm gonna take with the bishop. Okay, she takes that. I'm gonna take this, and then if she takes, I'll just take. Yeah, this is not like threatening anything, so it's fine. Okay, now maybe wait, I can just take a rook. Okay, so I want to move this knight because right now my queen can't move anywhere, otherwise she'll take my knight. So I'm gonna go knight. Now I could go knight here to attack the queen, but she's just gonna move back. So I think I'm gonna go here instead to try and put some pressure on the king side. Okay, she goes there. I'm just gonna keep bringing my knight in. Okay, now should I worry about that? I don't think so. Okay, I think I'm gonna play h3, preparing g4. Okay, this is interesting. I think I need to move my knight, because if she moves her knight, then my knight's gonna be under attack. So I think I need to move my knight somewhere, probably here. Oh, but then I have to move here to protect this pawn as well, because she's attacking it with the knight and the queen. Okay, so now just play rook. This is interesting. Okay, what about rook here attacking the knight? She has to defend it. Okay, knight goes here, attacking this pawn. So I'm thinking probably just knight here. Knight here, yes. Okay, she's attacking this pawn again, which is protected. What if I really want to push this pawn, but actually I think I can just do this. Takes, and it's protected. Okay, what? Sack the knight? Okay, I guess I'll take that. I'll take with the knight. If takes, okay, she doesn't take. I'm gonna take here. Okay, it gives me a check. Just move out of the way, I guess. Okay, and now I think I can bring my rook in. How do I do this? Oh, there's a check actually, so I'm gonna move guess I will offer a queen trade. Oh wait, but my knight is... Oh, I think I lost my knight actually, which is not the best thing in the world, but I think it's still fine. If I go here... Okay, I'm just gonna go here. She's gonna take my knight. How do I do this? I think I need to protect the pawn though. I'm gonna push the pawn. Oh, but she's gonna take this pawn. Okay. I'm just gonna play this move. Protect this pawn. Okay, take this maybe? Oh, but this check is pretty deadly because I can't actually move that. So I think I need to move this away. Yeah, I'm gonna move this away. Move the king away. And then go here. I think I'm still alive here. Okay, I'm just gonna move my king like away. Oh wait, this is bad. I have to go rook here, I think, to block his queen. And then, okay, we trade rooks. This is still pinned though. Okay, no longer pinned. Okay, I need to think of a plan. Just go here and then probably here, pin the knight. Okay, that's check. Just go here. Okay, I think I'm gonna go here to try and trade queens and then just win the game. Okay, we get the queen trade, so it should be fairly easy now. I broke the bot, so I have to refresh the website. Okay, what's she gonna play? Okay, knight there. Okay, just go for the knight, take the pawn, keep it simple. Takes. I can just sack, honestly. Okay, check. And I'm just gonna push the pawns. Okay, keep pushing. Push and okay, now I'm just gonna make a queen and it's game over. Okay, queen h2, pick up the knight. Pick up the knight and go rook. Okay, rook here. And rook here. And then queen here. And should be mate. If I go here. Okay, this is like mate pretty soon, right? Just go here. And then I'm just gonna take the pawn. Okay, here. How do I do this actually? This is kind of annoying. Rook here. Queen here. Okay, I need to get rid of this pawn. Okay, yeah, now it's just mate. Yeah, and that's just mate. Nice. Okay, so we beat Maria. Let's move on to Sven, who's rated 1100. I'm gonna play d4 again. And same thing, I'm gonna play the London system. Okay, so knight here, bishop here, pawn here. Okay, bishop here, pawn here, here, castle. Simple. Okay, c3. c3 and then castle. And then probably rook here. Or even like queen here, queen here. And I'm gonna start an attack on the king side. So I'm going to, you know what? I'm just gonna push this pawn. Okay, she hasn't developed like any of her pieces. So here. Okay, I'm gonna bring my rook out. And I think I can push this now. Takes. Yeah, should be good for me. Takes. Yeah, and now I can push this, I think. Or can I just play knight here? Or knight here? Okay, I'm gonna push this. Wait, if I push takes, she moves a knight, and my rook's under attack. I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, she doesn't even take. Okay, thanks for the knight, I guess. Okay, just go knight here. Maybe I can even sack. No, I can't. Knight. Okay, how do I do this? Knight here. Or maybe rook here first, and then play knight here, and then rook here. That seems good. Okay, now I can go rook. Or if I go rook here, she moves a knight. My rook's under attack. I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, now my rook's under attack, so rook here. I'll go rook here. Okay, that's not really doing anything. I guess rook here. Actually, I can just take, I think. If I take, it opens up her rook though, which I don't think is too good. I'm gonna pin the knight. Well, not really pin, but like put pressure on the knight. Okay, I don't think that's that good. I'm just gonna move my knight again. And can I sack here? Or should I like take the bishop? Take the bishop, takes, and put my knight here again, threatening to go knight here. Yeah, I think that's good. Surely that's good, right? Okay, now I put my knight here, threatening to take here. Okay, that just forks the queen and the rook. Okay, so now I can take the rook, and then probably like rook takes here. Or let's see. Or like bishop takes this. Yeah, I think that's good. Bishop takes, and then probably bring my other rook in the game as well. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna bring my other rook in here. And feels like she has no defense against this. Yeah, so rook here. Now I'm threatening a discovered attack, or discovered check actually. So where do I put this? I can put it here. It's a double check. So she has to move her king, or he has to move his king. And now this is just, it feels like it should be mate pretty soon. King here. And then, so queen here, is that mate? It should be mate, right? She goes here. No, she goes, oh, she goes back. And now, can I just go here? Okay, I'm just gonna do more discovered checks. Okay, I can do another discover check. So here maybe, and there we go. That's checkmate. Nice. So that was a very good attack that I made on the king side there, which managed to win us the game. Okay, the next bot and the final bot is going to be Nelson, who's rated 1300. So Nelson is known for his queen attacks. So I'm expecting some queen moves pretty early. Yep, there we go. It's not threatening anything, so I'm just going to develop my knight with a tempo. Okay. She's putting pressure on this pawn. I'm just going to play... I'm going to play e3. Open up my bishop. Okay, Okay, so that's still not really threatening anything. In fact, I can actually just move this pawn and threaten the queen again. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, she gives me a check. Or he. I keep mixing up the genders. Anyway, just c3. Okay, I don't know what's going on. He's attacking the pawn. I guess I'll just develop my queen. Actually, no. I'll just develop my knight. Okay, and well, I could have just taken. What am I doing? I'm just gonna take the bishop. Okay, I could take, but that opens up his rook. I'm just gonna push this. Okay, now I'm going to put even more pressure on his queen because my bishop's defended. Okay, now I just take this, no? Take, if takes. Okay, takes, but his knight is pinned. So can't I just attack his knight now? With something like knight here? Or even knight here. Because my queen now attacks. So this should be winning his knight, yeah. So I'm just gonna trade, or at least try to offer a trade of queens. Okay, we get the queen trade, nice. Okay, brings his bishop out, attacking my knight. I'm just gonna move it here, attack the bishop. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I'm just gonna castle. I can even take that. Okay, my pawn's defended, so I don't have to worry about that. What about just developing my bishop? I'm just gonna play bishop here. Okay, now this pawn's defended, so I can't take anymore. But I'm gonna attack the bishop with my rook, and after it moves, I'm gonna take this. Okay, so it's gonna take my pawn, but I don't think it matters that much because I'm taking his pawn as well. And I think I can take this now. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. Oh wait, no, my rook's under attack actually. So I have to move it. I'll probably double my rooks like this. Yeah, probably double my rooks. And then I'm gonna take this. Offer a rook trade. Okay, we get the rook trade. And now probably something like rook c8. Yeah, to trade the rooks off, and I should be winning. Okay, wait, what? Oh, he took my pawn. I'm gonna take the rook. He's gonna take the bishop, and I'm gonna take the knight. Okay, this should be winning. He's got one bishop. I've got two bishops and two knights. Wow. Okay, just keep going in with my knight, I guess. Okay, how do I do this? Just knight here, attack the bishop. Okay, just take the bishop, doesn't matter. Okay, then move my knight here, attack the pawn, and then just promote, and I should be winning. Okay, here. So just push these two pawns. And this is just winning. Okay, I do have to be careful though, because he might do something. But anyway, should be winning. I'll just go here. And this is winning. So Nelson could be pretty annoying because of his like queen attacks, but the thing you just really need to like think about is like, okay, is he actually threatening anything with those queen moves? Because most of the time, like as beginners, we get like scared because, you know, your opponent's making so many queen moves and it seems like pretty scary when he's like bringing his queen up. But actually you don't need to panic that much, because you really just have to like think about, okay, is he actually threatening anything with his queen moves? Like for example, in this game, right, at the start, like he brought his queen out, but you see, like it's not threatening anything because, like, first of all, we're protected here, so There's nothing like crazy going on. Like he could give a check here to our king, but like we can just block with c3. So like we just develop our knight, keep it simple. He goes back, but it's still not really threatening anything. So we just develop our bishop. Okay, so this queen is still not threatening anything. And in fact, we can just move this pawn to, you know, threaten the queen ourselves. And then, you know, he gives us a check, which is a block. And you can see here, it's still not actually threatening anything. Like, okay, I guess he's threatening the pawn, which is why I played knight here. But like, you see, he just hung his bishop on like move 8. So, like, actually, it's not that scary once you just focus on your principles and like just don't get like scared from his queen attacks or like queen moves basically. And then like, yeah, just trade his queen off, and then you're pretty much gonna win the game because like you'll be up in material, and yeah, the rest of the game is just pretty simple. Like we're just up a lot of material and we just push the pawns, and yeah, there's nothing you can do. So yeah, that's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed this speed run against the intermediate boss, then please feel free to like and subscribe, and let me know what type of content you want to see in the next video, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.